Today's video is going to be very interesting because I have got that student who created this website which is going to blow your mind. His name is Jay and he was a student like you guys who came to the UK with a dream to settle down here. However, during the graduate visa when he was working for a company, he was denied visa sponsorship when he tried to speak to his manager. They said, you don't have the right skill set which is needed for this market and they can find a lot of local talent and hence the company was not ready to provide sponsorship. So what did he do? He did not give up on his dream. He knew he was capable enough to do a lot. So he himself created a space for himself. He started working on this website. I'm going to reveal the name of the website later in this video because he's going to show a demo of that video and you guys can take advantage of it. Now, he was given Innovator Founder Visa in the UK, which allows individuals to be in the UK without any visa sponsorship job because his business idea was endorsed by one of the endorsing body. And he's going to settle down in the UK within 3 years. So this visa rule allows anyone to settle in the UK in 3 years. So are you interested to know about him? If yes, make sure you keep watching the video till the end. But before that, a quick introduction about myself. My name is Sarika and welcome to Your Knowledge Buddy. For students who want to study abroad in any of this listed country, my team can help you. So what do you have to do? You have to just fill the form which is provided in my video description and my team will reach out to you. So without any further delay, let's get started with today's interview and invite Jay now. Hi Jay, welcome to Your Knowledge Buddy. And if you don't mind, can you please introduce yourself to my audience, please?
Yeah. Hi, my name is Jay. I am the CEO and founder of Passion Project. I came into the UK 6 years ago on a bachelor's degree, computer science. In 2017, I started and I did that for 4 years. I got an internship because I had a sandwich year. That 1 year was really good as an international, getting experience in the UK. My internship, which was in the time of COVID, and then I graduated. So after that, I was on the task of finding a sponsored opportunity in the UK, but I couldn't find one. So I took a job with a company that I didn't even knew that I needed sponsorship license back then. So I just took a job wherever I could find, which was like a 1 hour away from where I lived. And I worked there for 1.5 years. I asked them very kindly, would they be able to sponsor me? I was best performing person there, but they said they unfortunately cannot sponsor me because they don't have a license to sponsor. And to get a license, you need 3 years, which they cannot do for me. So I set out to finding a job that can actually sponsor me. And then I used my background knowledge, whatever I had from my degree, to build up this website called Passion Project, which helps people finding sponsored opportunity. And not just with that, like a all-in-one tool for all sponsorship needs.
That's amazing to know. So how did you think building a website can give you a visa category, which is called as Innovator Founder Visa? Not too many in my audience, they're aware that there's a different visa category, Innovator Founder Visa, which allows anyone to settle in the UK just in 3 years. And of course, there's no job needed for this visa category, but you require an endorsement body to endorse your idea. So can you just talk about how did this website got you this visa?
Yeah, so when there was a prototype built up for this website, I went to my university to maybe help other students, and they recommended me to go with this visa category because it had the potential to help a lot of other people who were stuck in the same situation that I was in. So with their guidance, they guided me throughout the process, and they connected me with Investors, which is a company in London, one of the 4 endorsing bodies in the UK. And I set on to get my sponsorship. When I went to them, there was a fees of £1,000. That's the application price that you pay. And then the process is usually you talk to a manager that will be assigned to you, and they guide you what you need to write down in your application. Once you're done, you will get an interview, which will be finalized then, and then you will get the endorsement letter. Okay. That endorsement letter takes usually around 2 months from the date you submitted your application. Once you have the endorsement letter, they will send this letter to the government saying that you have successfully gotten the endorsement letter. Now the government is going to ask you to prove every point that's written on that letter. That letter says, what's your idea about? What's your business proposal? How are you going to succeed? How do you have enough resources? Do you have enough skill to pursue this? So they check every little thing. I went on with like 10 to 15 rounds of questions with the government. From what I can tell you to anybody watching and applying for this category is that their aim is to fail you. and your aim is to survive all the rounds of questioning. So their aim with the questions is to find holes in what you're saying you can do and what you actually be able to do. So you have to prove every little detail that's on that endorsement letter. And once you're done with that, you finally are able to get it. My one was very close to the time that my actual visa was going to expire, which was the postgraduate work, which I think everybody gets for 2 years after they complete graduation year.
Why do you think you were successful?
I think it was because I am an international, and building this, I knew the market, the people who are struggling with this from the deep within. And it's about caring about people and what they need, knowing your competition, knowing about the market. I think I succeeded because I was one of the international people who struggled with this exact same problem. And now when I had the solution, they were impressed by the person who was struggling to be able to create a solution for that. So they saw that as a point of success. They connected with my story very much.
And why do you think that other job sites which exist in the market now, say LinkedIn, Reed, Indeed, how is your website which you created is different from the market?
For normal job people, LinkedIn could be useful but for internationals, they need to manage a lot more things. You need to find companies that can sponsor you, which is hard. Then you gotta find jobs that can sponsor you. And there are still jobs that come from companies that are able to sponsor, but they don't actually sponsor for that exact job. So what do you do? To help solve this problem, I created Passion Project, which actually tells you if a company has a license, not just that, but it tells you if that company is sponsoring for that exact job posting. This is just like the beginning of things. See, the whole point beside making this website was I was trying to kind of alleviate my own pain points, which I was facing. I had very short time to get the visa, no job. I understood what a person needs when they don't have a job and they're looking for a sponsored role. What do? You need to reply to the emails. You need to write lots of good cover letters. You need to adjust your CV again and again. You need to practice for interviews. You need to know what date is coming through. So it's a lot of things. And you have to use a lot of other tools. Like, for example, if you're using LinkedIn, you're going to find the job on LinkedIn. You're going to create the cover letter somewhere else. You're going to do the CV somewhere else. You're going to prepare for your interview somewhere else. And then you're going to be using your email box to send those emails. Lots of things. And then you're going to be also writing down where you send those applications, the job applications, how are you going to track them, to manage. So all these things are done easily on Passion Project, all in one place.
So you're saying on your website, which you created, you have all this in one place.
Yeah, I know it's surprising.
Can we have a quick demo, please? A very short one. And of course, to my audience, we will have a more detailed webinar. If you guys want, please make sure you comment webinar where we are going to bring Jay, where he can do a more detailed demo. So Jay, over to you for a quick demo.
Once you go on Google, you can write Passion Project UK visa. Hopefully you can see my screen.
Yes, I can.
And this is the first thing that pops up.
Okay, so guys, please make sure you have noted down the website name. It's passion-project.co.uk, right?
So that's where we're at. Now I've already filled up my profile. I'm signed in. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you a job that I'm going to find and write or make up all the things that are necessary to go with that job application.
Yes, please.
Okay. So we'll go to the job board here. And I will select the jobs that are guaranteed to sponsor me. So I'll find this one and I'll make an application for this one. So once you go here, so I have already built that one, so I'll choose another one. So let's say I'll choose this one. And here we are. We have a whole overview of the application, the job. Description is here. Now I can just click on this to create a cover letter. This will take in all the information that's in that job description and your CV and connect them so to say how you suit for that job better than anyone else.
Okay, so a note for my audience. So remember, guys, Jay already uploaded his CV when he created his profile. So his CV is already uploaded. And with that auto generation, his cover letter is created automatically within seconds. And here in the CV part as well, he's going to show you how you can customize your existing CV based on the job description. Over to you, Jay.
Yep. So we will click on CV job match. So you'll see this little hamster going about. And once that's done loading, it will show us a replacement. So this CV is better suited for this exact job application. So I can just choose the ones that I want to change. Let's say I want to change the title. And if that's it, I can do that, or I can apply all replacements. And now my CV is fully changed for this exact job description. Now, one thing remains, how we're going to send the email. So we'll just go over to the email and we'll generate an email that we can send to that job to the person whoever is hiring for that job. And there are many more tools. If you want to find out, you can go to the website and check it out.
I'm interested on the interview bit as well. What does it do? So is it preparing me for the interview of this particular job title which I'm applying?
Yeah. So if I click here and I create a mock interview,
Mm-hmm.
it will prepare an AI interview for me. This is especially helpful for non-native English speakers to practice.
Mm-hmm.
And so here we have the interview ready.
Mm-hmm.
For this job, it's going to speak the question like how you would in an interview.
Thank you for joining us today. Could you start by briefly introducing yourself and your background in the information technology?
I have 5 years of working in the information technology sector. What more would you like for me to say? So something like that, just an example I'm showing.
Yeah.
So I just recorded my answer and I'll wait for that next question to come in and I can click on next question.
What specifically drew you to the role of Power Platform and Dynamics 365 developer at NTT Data UK Limited?
I love that company. I love them so much. I want to work with them. So again, just saying an example answer, and I will just finish the interview right here to get my report card, how I did.
Amazing. So you can practice and you can see your scorecard, and this is how you can improve as well, right? Where you can see where you did well and where you required some improvement.
Yeah, because there are lots of things like how confident you were, how concise you were, and all these things are monitored in an interview. All these things matter. So this is what we'll get here, a report card. So our results are in, and I'll click on view. So as you can see, I didn't answer actually in detail, so it's going to give me a bad score.
Yes.
But I'm not that bad at the interviews, mind you. But I did get 1 5-star for conciseness. But
yes.
Yeah, you get the idea.
Yeah, cool. Jay, thank you very much for showing a quick demo. So guys, I hope you found this video useful. I think you are inspired by Jay's journey of getting Innovator Founder Visa. And if you guys want to try this website, just go to Google and type passion-project.co.uk and you will land to this job site. Go and try it today. And if you want to join a free webinar, please comment webinar where I'm going to bring Jay again, where we can have a detailed demo on this job site, how to use it to the maximum, because today's video was just on a very high level. Okay, thank you very much, Jay, for coming and sharing your knowledge, and congratulations on getting Innovator Founder Visa.
Thank you very much, Sarika.
Thank you.